So now what we want to do is we want to do the sell points. We want to get the sell points taken care of. That way, when you go to sell something, you have no issues whatsoever. So let's take a look at what we got as far as sell points is concerned. So we have Country Fresh. We have Double D Ranch. We have Farm Bureau. We've got Wool, Frito-Lay, Gavilon Grain. We got McDonald's. We got Pioneer. We got Pioneer Sugar Factory. We also have Pioneer Sugar Piler. We have the Sawmill, Star of the West, and Williams Cheese. So I like to take and I'll write these down on a list. That way I make sure I get them all taken care of. And as I complete each one, I will actually cross them off the list. So let's take a look at where we're at right now. We've got a couple of things going on here. So right now we have the Pioneer Sugar Piler, we have the Pioneer Sugar Factory, and we have Frito-Lay. So we're going to be able to knock these out fairly quickly because they're all kind of on the same loop. So what I'm going to do is I will actually make the loop for the Frito-Lay and then come back around and out, and then we'll add the other two factories to it. So we'll go ahead and we'll record, and this is going to be the same process for all of these. I mean, we're going to go through this one, and we may do one of the other simpler ones, but they'll all be pretty much the same. Now, one thing I want to note for these sell points like this right here, you want to go past the sell point, and see we just put this dot down, that dot right there. We're still recording. I can actually come over here and I can label this. So this is going to be Frito-Lay. And the reason I do that is because you want the driver to drive to this point, and AutoDrive is going to recognize that it goes over the drop-off, and it will automatically dump. That's why you put the point past the dump area or the grate. And then we'll just simply make our loop here. We'll try not to let paths cross too much, just in case we're selling multiple things at a time. But then we'll move down here. We want to line up. We need to have room to line up. That way our tractor trailers don't have any issues going through here. Nice wide turn. And then we're on our way out. So all we'll do, we'll make our connections here at the main road. And normally, with a smaller map like this, I'm normally only gonna run maybe 2 trucks, possibly 3. You know, if I'm making a big sale or something, trying to make some money. So what we're gonna do, so we finished Frito-Lay. Now let's do the, let's see, this is the Pioneer Sugar factory. So we will do the same thing. We're just gonna record. We're gonna go past the grate, or what we would call the sell point. Oh yeah, we're gonna use that one right there. So this is gonna be Pioneer Sugar Factory. And then we'll just make a nice loop. That way our tractor trailers don't get stuck. And then we will loop right back into what's already existing. We'll make our connection points. This can be a pretty nice, simple, just connection like that. Don't forget to come back and do your starting point. You don't want to forget your starting point. This is a little bit wider than I like. So I'll put a few points there. Also, don't forget to pay attention to your arrows. Make sure they're pointed in the right direction. Alright, so that's the Pioneer Sugar Factory completed. Now, all we have left is the Pioneer Sugar Piler. And this one is interesting because for this particular map, I believe, I don't remember. I don't think you sell on this side. Pretty sure you sell on I really can't remember now. So you know what? We will leave it. We'll leave that one alone. We'll leave that off for the time being. One thing I do want to note or to add right here, this is lime. This is a lime station right here. So we want to make it we want to make it easy to get this lime here. So we're going to record a path and we'll connect it, but we want to make a wide loop. And we'll stop right there because we want to name this Lime BuyPoint. It's not free. You still have to pay for it. But there we go. Be sure and make your connections. Don't forget about making your connections to close the loop. That's very important. You can forget one and it will cause you so much trouble. And there we go. We've got our lime BuyPoint. Now, I think for this area that covers it all. Yes. I'll find out about the sugar beet piler and I'll add it to it. We'll add it to the final results. Well, all right. I'm going to go ahead and finish all of these. I'll time lapse it, that way you can see it. And yeah, we'll roll on. We'll talk to you later. All right. And that is everything. As far as I know, that is everything. Now let's send this guy back to the dealership. While we're going to the dealership, let's just check. So we got those. We got the Gavilan Grain. We got the shop. We got McDonald's. We got the BP station. We got the Lime. We got the Farm Bureau Co-op. We did the Pioneer, Star of the West, the Double D, Frankenmuth Wool, Country Fresh, Williams Cheese. You know what? I didn't do the animal dealer. Yeah, we didn't do the animal dealer. So we'll go back. We'll do the animal dealer. And then I think that's gonna wrap it up for us. I will be putting this AutoDrive file. It'll be a link in the description below. So if you're interested in this, be sure and get the AutoDrive config file in the description below. Also check out the link to the latest AutoDrive to help support the actual makers of the AutoDrive and have the latest version. That link is down below. Also, if you've enjoyed the content here on this video or on this channel, feel free to hit that big red subscribe button at the bottom. We would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have a question, leave us a comment. If you liked what you saw, leave us a comment or give us a thumbs up, give us a like. All the help is appreciated. Helps us with the YouTube algorithm and just helps us get a little more traction here on YouTube. So be sure and give us a little bit of love if you feel like we deserved it. We would greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna try to make a loop here as best I can. And we'll stop right there. I'm gonna go ahead and connect that while we're there. And then we'll connect that. I forgot to label it though. Don't forget to put your labels on stuff. That is a key component. And we're gonna actually put it right back here, right there. Animal dealer. All right, so let's send this guy back to the dealership. He should go right back to the dealership. And while we're doing that, let me see. One thing to note right here is this time. It's going to take this guy 8 minutes to get back to the dealership. So we're not going to wait that whole time. But while we're here, at the beginning of the video, I talked about folders. And this is how we do folders. When you hit that little arrow right here, up here you have this plus. When you hit that plus, you can create a folder name. So I'm going to put fields as a folder. Gotta go back in and we're gonna put BuyPoints as a folder. And we're also gonna put SellPoints as a folder. Now what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna leave the dealership in the default. It's just something I like to do. Now, in order to get these where you want them, so I'm hovering over the animal dealer, it's green. I'm gonna left click and hold, and I'm gonna drag it down until the folder that I want this point to go in until it turns yellow. You let off and boom, it's an animal dealer. So that's a buy point. And then our lime is going to be buy points. Now, all you do is click, unclick, open and close those. That creates no issue. The fields is actually going to be down below. There's going to be two separate files. One is just going to be the regular AutoDrive, and the second one I'm actually going to include little pull-off areas for the fields. That way you can set a truck on a loop, and we'll show you throughout this playthrough. We can set the trucks on a loop to continuously go to our silo, and as we fill it when we're on the field, it'll automatically go and dump. It'll go and dump, and we'll show that to you as we progress. But for now, it's going to be blank, but the file will wind up in the section below. Oh, see, this guy's taking a shortcut, so he's gonna cut up and around. That's a good deal. Now, sell points. Also, the water tower is a buy point. Star of the West is a sell point. Sawmill is a sell point. Pioneer Sugar Factory is sell point. Pioneer, sell point. McDonald's, sell point. I think here on the map, McDonald's is where you sell your eggs. Gavilon Grain, sell point. Gas is a buy point. Frito-Lay, sell point. Frankenmuth Wool, sell point. Farm Bureau Co-op, sell point. Double D Ranch, sell point. Dealership, we're leaving. Country Fresh is a sell point. And biomass. Actually, I don't remember. I don't even think there is anything for the biomass. It's just a point. It's a point on here. Same with the train silo drop off and the train silo pickup. If you look at the map, you actually can't buy this area. So we'll leave those on here, just, you know, mainly to show that we created everything. But yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for us. I believe I've shown you a good start of, you know, going through everything, working through the main portion of creating your AutoDrive course. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment. We appreciate you hanging out. Be sure and follow this playlist on our YouTube channel. That way you can see the rest of what we do here on Michigan leading up to FS22. But that's going to do it for us. We appreciate you hanging out. We hope you have a great rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.